right now. I just want to say a response. This video is a response to Robert Oberst of how he is saying the deadlift is a very dangerous exercise. I have to agree with him. There's no doubt about it. But the deadlift is only dangerous if you're obviously a competitive athlete, which most of you aren't. Most of us are just going to the gym for good health, for better uh, lifestyle, perhaps. We're not all strongmen. We don't deadlift 800 pounds plus like he does. So his perspective is kind of like saying, okay, look, dude, I deadlift 400 kilos, right? So it's dangerous. It's not worth it. Well, of course, it comes with the sport like anything else. Now, his reference to the all the American footballers who deadlifts, um, who doesn't deadlifts, who uses the power cleans and whatnot to increase their performance. There's no direct correlation to that, and there's no studies that shows that there's a direct correlation. You have better power cleans makes you a better sprinter or whatnot. No, it's because they spend 90% of their time doing sport specific work. Now, there is no correlation to anything that says that you squat more, you'll be a better sprinter. There's no such thing, because it's a different angle. When you squat, you're vertical. Well, you kind of like angle in a way, right? When you sprint, you're even way on an angle, because you gotta push your legs in such a way that it kind of puts you off. You're kind of actually floating. So in retrospect, if you compare a deadlift and a squat and a sprint, it just doesn't make sense to me. Anyway, we're going off topic now. Now, the response to Robert Oberst saying that the deadlift is dangerous. Yes, it's dangerous if your form is shit. How many times have you looked at all these American footballers doing real bad form? I'm telling you. And just look at the gym fails. There's going on. You have a bunch of those guys behind, and everyone's like, yeah. So yeah, come on, let's go. And his deadlift's like, get back like this. No one wants to see that, and that is not the result of the exercise being bad. That is the result of the fact that the performer or the deadlifter or the athlete does not have any idea how to use the deadlift as a strengthener for the body and whatnot, to improve your athleticism, a stronger back. To me, a stronger back is a stronger everything. How many times have you seen people, especially the elderly people, who complain about lower back pain and whatnot? Well, of course they have back pain because their back is weak and their glutes are weak and everything in the posterior chain is weak. So, Robert, with all due respect, you are a very, very high level athlete. You should know better when you're making such statements, because you're putting off a lot of people who are looking for other means of fitness besides being a strong man. Not everyone has the time to become a strong man, bro. We all have lives, we all have families, we have kids, we have girlfriends. I have a lot of nephews, so that's that. But to say that the deadlift, to completely stop the deadlift completely in your training is a big no-no, because deadlift is absolutely necessary in all strength training regime, regardless of what age you are. I always recommend it to my clients. I always recommend it to everyone who wants to get stronger in the long term and who also want to improve the athleticism, because like I said, you have a bulletproof back. Most likely you're going to be very, very less injured in the long term compared to someone who doesn't deadlift at all. So one, the deadlift is dangerous only if you perform it incorrectly. Two, it depends on the athlete and what sport specific movements they are going through. There are no direct correlations to the weight lifts, especially the big lifts, to how well you perform your sport. You can still have a 500-pound squat. Doesn't make you a better baseball player. You may sprint faster, maybe. How about someone who has been training specifically in baseball, who sprints around, a few laps here and there, tactically? That is a different story. So you as a strength athlete, you only focus on getting stronger in the bar. That's about it. So That's my rant. I don't give a shit. Deadlift is good. Deadlift always. Deadlift, deadlift, deadlift.